So, hi dear Libra, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal, no contact love reading for all the Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of March 2026. Roles can be reversed also, action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, honey, this is definitely not your story. Okay. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. And that, okay, what else? I think if your no contact is more than 1 year, then I don't think so. This is a valid reading for you guys. But if you feel like watching intuitively, you guys can. For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Libra, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. We have the Moon card, the Six of Wands, and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. There's a lot is going on behind the scenes. This is someone who feels like they can't reveal their true emotions to you. They can't reveal something to you, and or they feel like you are the one hiding something or someone from them from quite a long time. There's a sense of mysterious energies around the situation, secretive energies. There's a lot that is unsaid, unresolved in the situation between you guys. They can feel like this situation is not one of those 100% truthful and honest kind of situation. There are lots of secrets that needs to be resolved and properly acknowledged. What is happening? The High Priestess here, intuitively this person is feeling connected to you. Six of Wands here feels like they somehow see the potential, even if things are not resolved, even if things are not revealed or corrected or communicated properly, this person still feels that there is still a potential in the situation. If both of you can come on the same page and leave these deceptive energies, leave this mysterious and secretive kind of energies behind. Okay, there are hidden truths, there are secrets, there are unresolved issues, there are unsaid troublesome kind of energies, but somehow still they feel like the situation can be worked out. I don't know how. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? We have the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. You know, this person wants to live in the fantasy world where both of you are together, having good time with each other. But this person doesn't want to look weak or vulnerable in front of you, not even 1%. This person wants to keep themselves at a safe distance from you, from the situation. They want to use all of your strength and courage to not to go ahead and do anything about this situation. Okay, what is happening? It's like somebody wants the moon, but they don't want to look at the moon at all, you know. So this person feels like there are so many things that are not honest and truthful and that are not properly revealed in the situation, but somehow they feel like there is still a potential. They want intimacy, they want connection, they want bond, but they don't want to do anything about it at all. In fact, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck is, in fact, this person wants to keep their guards as high as possible, as up as possible, because this person doesn't want to look weak. They don't want to look like needy or clingy or cringe. That's why. In fact, they want to look like they don't care, they don't give a shit. It's not like that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying they are dying to be with you, but they have this fantasy of being with you. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of March 2026, Libra. We have the Page of Swords, the Judgment, the Four of Wands, bottom of the deck is Eight of Cups. This person is going to continuously watch you from a distance. Meanwhile, they're trying to release the situation from their life, from their system, and heading towards something meaningful or someone meaningful. Something meaningful here simply means that this person might be working on their job, career, finances, and or they might be going ahead with their family's choice, or if they're already married person, already committed to someone else kind of a person, they might focus on that energy mostly. So for you, this person is going to watch you from a distance out of curiosity. Slowly but surely, they're trying their best to leave you. Okay, leave this energy between you and them behind, and set themselves free from whatever attachment they have with the situation. I don't see any action from this person's side whatsoever, but they are going to keep tabs on you from different accounts, maybe from mutual friends or so, out of curiosity. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Slowly but surely, this person is detaching from the situation and trying their best to walk away completely instead of coming towards you. That's the deal here. Okay, let's see the guidance here for you guys, Libra, for this month. So we have Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. You have to learn the art of watching this situation from a totally different perspective from what you are holding right now. You might be stuck on the idea of being with this person. Still, you might not be able to see the person for what they are, the situation for what it is. You might be still stuck on some kind of idea of the situation being ideal in your head or something. So honey, mental clarity is required. The truth, the acceptance of the truth for what it is highly required. And then while accepting the truth and the reality of the situation, if you are going to connect with this person from your side, if you can somehow bring a peaceful solution to the problem that you guys are facing in the situation, and bring the friendship kind of energy back in the situation with love and compassion, do it from your side, but without any kind of expectation, without any kind of energy of, but I talked to them and I tried my best to connect with them, but they never give me response. If I'm putting this much effort, they should also do this. They must do that. They must do this. If you cannot go ahead towards someone without any kind of expectations, you are not doing it right. You are doing it out of expectation. You are not doing it out of compassion and love. If you feel resolving the issues with this person, and if you have the proper mental clarity and understanding of what this situation in reality is, who this person in reality is, and if you think from inside that by taking a step from your side towards this person can resolve the issues, and maybe you guys can be friends again or restart a chapter again, do it from your side. But if you feel like you are done, they are done, there's nothing to be uh, you know there's nothing to be resolved, there's nothing to be said or done, this chapter is over then. Because even if they have the feeling that the situation can have potential, even if they want in their fantasy world to be with you, I don't think so this person is mature enough or stable enough to come forward, or they have their valid reasons, of course, but I don't think so they are going to come towards you or they are going to give you what you want. So if you can do it from your side, do it. If you think like nope, it's over and it's done, then keep moving forward without wasting your time, efforts and energy in waiting for this particular person or energy to show up at your door with flowers or something. Not happening. Some kind of on and off communication might happen, but nothing more than that. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular area, this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate, honey. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. If you are not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then take that answer as the message for you, guidance for you for that particular question. Okay, so let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. Ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the answer to your question is choose a new direction. That's the answer, honey. Choose a new direction. Let me read from the guidebook. This card deals with your path or the direction you're taking. For example, let's say you have come to the cards because you're yearning to start your new relationship and you pull the choose a new direction card. Remember, this is not the no card in this deck. So there is more to this message. This card is calling you to dig deeper into the direction you are going and make sure you are making the best choices available to you on the path you have selected. This card may also be a call to look at the question you're asking. Do you keep pushing the divine for an answer you already know or have received but are refusing to accept? These cards can be very blunt when it comes to helping you face the truth. That's the answer. So, thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.